Hey there everyone, Laurie here, and I'm here to share my predictions for the week of February 8th, 2026, and I am using the Whimsical Witch Tarot, and it's such a cute little deck, and yet it still has powerful, profound messages. Alrighty, let's give our cards a shuffle, and then we'll see what the messages are. So we're gonna, actually I feel like I wanna pull three from the front of the deck, the top of the deck. All right, we have the Eight of Swords. Next, we have the Four of Wands reversed. And then we have the Fool card. And so the message that's really coming forth right away is, even if you're afraid, even if you're scared, do it anyway. So let's see if we can muster up a little courage to just get ourselves over the difficult part and then allow ourselves to be pleasantly surprised, hopefully, with what comes together and what we experience. We all know that a lot of times the mind builds us up in ways that it's overwhelming and it's a distraction, and we're building things up based upon our past experiences and in this moment, right? Spirit saying the mind, it's running amok. This is the perfect time to retrain your thoughts, retrain your belief systems, and give yourself some more wiggle room for looking at things from a different perspective in that way. The Fool says, let's try to wipe some of those slates clean, right? We have a new moon that will be coming up shortly within the next week or so. So the new moon is always about new perspective and seeing things differently and planting seeds and starting over. So let's take some of those thoughts that are sabotaging us, try not to hang on to them. Let's try to rewrite some of the stories of how we perceive ourselves in the world, and take the wisdom that has been gained from these experiences and move forward. So let's see if we can muster up some courage to do some of the things that we told ourselves that we would never do, or that fear has held us back. Let's get a little crazy out there. Yes, take your common sense with you, but let's get on out there and try something different. Let's have some different experiences. That's how we shake things up. And I'm not saying that everything's going to be smooth sailing. However, let's get ourselves over that hurdle. You ever sit down to start a project or restart a project that you started many times and you kind of put it to the side? It's like, it's just too much. Well, let's see if we can come at it or address it, present ourselves with a clean slate and say, okay, I'm going to give it my best shot, and let's see what we can do. I'm going to push through the uncomfortable parts, and then I'm going to see what is on the other side of this, right? It's like being in a scary dark room, and then you are going into a scary dark room, and it's like, that on the other side of that there's something really great waiting for you, but your mind is paralyzing you. So this is kind of what Spirit's talking about. So let's see if we can push through that thing that we've put to the side because we're overwhelmed, belief systems, whatever it is, and push through and see it through to the other side. I would love to hear about some of the things that some of you are going to tackle this week. All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in each and every week. I am Laurie Barraco. Thank you again. Namaste. Bye-bye.